Yo, I'm sure you guys wanted to keep listening to music, but we got ya.
Pew, pew, pew.
Pew, pew. Another Jamaican air horn. You guys are listening to I Woke Up For This with your host, me, Blaise Kautzman, and my friend, Marquay Belcher.
Hey.
Yo, we gotta, man, I'm gonna start coming off like that all the time. Yo, what up?
What's up, guys?
Yo, play a pimp. Yeah, we're just super excited for our show. So
Yes.
excited, you know.
Let's get it started.
I got up, I woke up off the couch. I didn't make it to my bed last night. How often do you sleep on the couch as opposed to? Well, you're in a loving relationship with your.
I don't have a bed. I sleep on the couch constantly, because that's more comfortable than the floor. In the 72 years that I've been alive, I haven't been able to scrape together enough to get a bed. Just kidding. But I will say this: we got a headboard, like the thing behind the bed.
Yeah. I know what a headboard is.
Right, well, it wasn't for a long time. I had no idea that those things were a thing. And I never felt like more of an adult in my life than having a headboard. Like, hey, there's a big chunk of wood right behind my bed, and it's decorative.
Dude, even getting just a bed frame, to be honest, was a big thing for me, which happened a lot sooner to the present day than it should have.
The metal frame or like our headboard came with like a bed frame, but the bed frame is made out of the same material as the headboard, which is wood.
That's high class.
Yeah, I'm basically balling out of control. We got a second hand.
Nice.
From
Facebook Marketplace?
It was on the side of the road. No, I'm just kidding. I think it came from one of the many furniture stores that are going out of business in our area.
Yeah, well, every single furniture store is a drug front, so...
Well, then I was there for the wrong reasons. I actually bought furniture, and I'm such an idiot. Man, what was I thinking? Could you imagine walking into the furniture store, and you're like, hey, I'd like to get a bed, and they're like, oh, so you want some downers?
Yeah.
And you're like, no. I want to get a...
And they're like, oh, uppers.
You're like, wait, what? Yeah, either way, they're going to take my money.
Do you want sleeping pills or not?
They just point blank ask you, do you want sleeping pills or crystal meth?
Yeah. I'm trying to tell Jacob where to go here.
I'll tell Jacob where to go. You go
straight to
heck. What, he can't find this place in the hidden... I mean, it's like one of the hardest places to get to. It's almost like a club in the early 2000s where you had to know a guy who knew a guy, know the password, go around the corner down a dark alley, go up the stairs, knock 3 times on one door, then proceed to the other door where a guy named Derek would probably let you in if you had blonde hair.
Have you ever had blonde hair? You ever
I've
frost
never
your
had
tips?
Hair. No, but when I lived in Hawaii, I got my hair cut short like it is now. And I was in the sun so much that the top part basically became sun bleached. So then for a while I did have frosted tips just because my hair was sun bleached.
Dude, watching Sugar Ray when I was younger, that's all I wanted was bleached hair.
Man, they were dead on with their album 14 minutes and 49 seconds or 14 minutes and 59 seconds.
Yeah.
Because it was like, what happened to Sugar? Like that guy, the last time I saw
Mark
him,
McGrath?
he was in Sharknado 2, I think.
I remember him hosting the 100 most shocking moments in rock and roll history on VH1.
Number 100 was him hosting that show. Like, how did you get this spot? Well, I'm Mark McGrath, so I pretty much,
They're like, what's the most shocking thing that's ever happened? I'll tell you, Mark McGrath hosting the show.
He's like, wait, what? That's me. I'm...
Him and Slater from whatever that show is with the boys and the girls from the 90s. Why can't I think of that?
You're talking about Saved by the Bell?
Saved by the Bell, man. You have Slater and Mark McGrath both hosting a show. That's top tier.
You know what? I met Mark Paul Gosselaar in real life when I worked at a golf course.
Who's Mark Paul?
That's not Slater. That's
the boy?
Zach.
What's his name?
Zach Morris. Yeah.
Oh, fun. I grew up with a guy named Zach Morris.
Dang. Was he on a TV show?
No, he was a very large football player, and now he teaches, and now he's a strength coach for the University of Mary.
UMaire?
UMaire.
Nice.
UMaire, it's when you are a horse, and they just talk to you. They're like, UMaire.
You, right now, mare. And then the horse is like, Mrr. Like, no, mare. Like,
no, you mare.
Dang it, I messed it up. And the horse is all super mad.
Okay, 1 second here. I'm gonna grab Jake. Just start talking to his microphone for a while.
Well, here, listen, you guys. We've had a wild run of shows here, and okay, good. Now that Blaise is gone, I just need you guys to know something. I need help. I need somebody come and save. Hey guys, he's welcome back. Hello. Hey. Jacob, Jonas.
What's up, everybody?
That's just us two.
I thought that we had like hundreds of thousands of listeners.
Oh,
yes, they're all waiting outside. You probably had to talk to somebody to get in here to get through security.
It was brutal. There was like a crowd of people. They all had signs they were chanting.
Oh.
They're like, stop this podcast.
Like, turn off the airwaves. Like, oh man. Well, we can't please everybody, you know?
That's true.
yeah. Well, Jacob Jonas, comedian. Where are you based out of now?
I'm in a van currently. I was from Denver, and then I live on and off in Atlanta, Georgia.
Nice. What do
Yeah.
you like better?
The van or Atlanta or Denver?
Yeah.
They all have their pros and cons. Denver has weed. Atlanta has good hip hop, and my van has piss bottles and the sense of adventure. So,
the sense of
bottles.
adventure is what you need.
pee bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I swear on this or no?
No.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
not
I
on
won't.
this
Good-
one.
Good thing I asked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say heck. You could say darn. You could say
Okay,
fart.
yeah.
You know,
Until you can't.
until you can't. Yeah.
And then one will slip out, and we all just kind of look at each other and keep talking.
Go fart yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Damn.
That's why we make the big bucks, man.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
What are you? Okay, so you just came back from Electric Forest, huh?
Yes.
How was
yes.
that?
It was good. I was selling pins and selling hats, and it was fun. I made some money, and I enjoyed the Wook Fest. You guys know what Wooks
Wooks,
are?
yeah,
Wook,
for
Wook.
sure.
Yep. And
Yeah, that's where a bunch of liberal people tell you that you're wrong in your thinking.
Yeah. No, that's.
That's Woke
Woke,
Fest.
yeah,
Woke Fest.
yeah.
Okay.
that's Wook Fest.
I woke up for this.
I woke up for this. Yeah, that would be funny if your podcast listener base was all Wooks.
No, it wouldn't.
They would be upset.
Yeah, but it was good, dude. It was. I'm not a big fan of that music. It's more just like a job for me. But I don't know. I mean, the venue's great. You get to walk around in the forest. A bunch of people. I can say drugs. They were on drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not an Electric Forest. Police.
Right. But yeah, it was good. It was awesome.
So wait, do you actually set up like a?
You're like a
booth?
vendor.
No, so I'm like a rogue vendor.
Oh, so you're just like you're straight up guy with a trench coat pulling out the
literally.
pins.
Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, it's
You want
like
to buy some pins?
dude, that's like my pitch. I go from tent to tent, and I have like a little board that has a bunch of pins on them, and I go, "What's up, homies? You guys want to scope some pins?" It's so cringe, dude.
You know what? If I would have been at Electric Forest, you would have made all the money off me. I would have been like, I would have just thrown my wallet at you and been like, look at this board of pins I just got.
Yeah, exactly.
What? So tell us some about the pins. I mean, I'm interested. I want to buy a pin.
Yeah, so I do deals. 1 for 30, 2 for 50.
Whoa,
$30 pins.
It's insane, dude.
These people are on drugs. So.
That's true. That is true.
It is. What do you actually do? I take advantage of addicts.
Okay, I wouldn't
Yes.
say take advantage, but if somebody if they take acid and I show them a board full of shiny objects, they can't do much but give me money. No, so I just like I show them the pins, and it's a huge market. A lot of people really enjoy pins and whatever, and so I do that, and I also sell hats, and I just walk around tent to tent and give my little spiel, and I do my thing. So.
Okay, what's the craziest thing you've ever seen walking up on a tent to sell some pins? You're like, hey, you guys want to buy? What's happening?
Well, I mean, I don't even know if I can say it on the radio. I mean, there's like crazy things I see. Like I've walked into people.
Yeah.
How do I say it? Conceiving a child,
Making love.
Yeah.
The act of coitus.
Yeah, the
Coitus.
things that
Yeah.
you saw your parents do that scarred you.
Right.
Yeah.
Beating you. No, beating someone.
Yeah, I've walked into a tent. They're just beating a kid. And I'm
They're like, you're gonna be a wook, and he's got glasses on and an algebra book, and he's just like, no.
He's like, yeah, I want to be a doctor. They're like, no. And they're-
Like, give me one of those pins. That'll help.
Is this deodorant?
But yeah, no, there's a crazy thing. Like I made a couple get into a fight this weekend because usually it's girls that really like the pins, and then the guys try to like haggle with me. But like this past weekend, it was the opposite where I walked into a tent and there was a guy and he was like. They're from Canada, so I do like a Canadian discount. I'm like, oh, I know that you guys like your exchange rate is super high, so whatever. And I'm like, this is the discount, and it's the same price. And then, no, but he was like, yo, like these are awesome, whatever. And then the girl was like, please, we need food money and gas money for the rest of the weekend. You can't buy a pin. And he's like, you're telling me that I can get a hat and a pin for $80? And I was like, yeah. And then I just sold it to him, and then I was walking away from the tent, and I heard them arguing, and I was like, that's funny.
He comes back. He's like, "Oh, come on, bud. You think you can take that back? I kind of need that money for some food there, bud."
No, I think they're Canadian, not Scottish.
Yeah. No, I thought that was a Chinese accent.
It's close.
I don't know my
Do your Canadian accent.
take off, eh?
I think that mine was pretty good there. No, wait.
That's
That's Irish. That's Irish.
Irish, Scottish. I don't know the difference between.
Come on, bud. Dude, I used to be like Canadian accent. I used to just crush. Half the time it's kind of just Minnesotan. There you go.
Yeah, if you're from up north, then you probably got the accent there.
Yeah, going out for a rip party, bud.
A rip of what there?
A rip of water.
Rip of water.
Fire water, brah.
Dude, you got on Kill Tony this past weekend.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
I guess that was filmed a while ago.
Yeah, that was. It was actually on my birthday. It was May 27th.
Oh,
is when I
nice.
got
Happy
on.
late birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, it was crazy. I can't believe that I got on. Honestly, like it was Memorial Day weekend, so like every weekend usually, or every Monday usually, there's like I think like 200 comics.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, and then they pull like 6 from the bucket. But that weekend, I think, or that Monday, it was like I think it was like 275, like 250 or 300. So like the chance, I just like when they, because basically what happens is all of the comics are in a bar across the street because they're not in the show because it's just too packed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so like there's like a little guy. There's like a little worker that runs
A little man that just had like
yeah, literally a tiny
midget
person.
with a thing on his head, and they're like, "Oh, come on, guys!"
That's actually. I mean, he has like a headset and everything, and then he runs over, and then they have like a loudspeaker, and so they just called my name, and I like had a panic attack. I was like, "What the fuck?" And then and then I ran over, and it was fun. It was good.
Nice.
I didn't like murder, but I didn't bomb.
No, I watched that. You did pretty well, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Especially when
yeah.
you look at like what other people do on there.
Dude, and I had no idea how much of a bloodbath it was before I got there. Like,
Yeah.
there was like a bunch of people that didn't do that well. And,
Yeah. You're just
yeah.
overshadowed by a girl in a wheelchair. You can't top that.
Dude,
That's-
she fucking murder.
She's good.
Yeah. She was great. Yeah, no, I knew her from Nashville. Fiona.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and she's awesome, dude. She murdered.
Nice.
She killed.
She
wheeled. Did
She wheels,
good comedy.
bro.
What?
Oh, she wheeled good comedy. That's a good one.
No, it wasn't a good one.
She skirts, dude. Yeah, because she had to get like carried off and on. Didn't she?
She usually does that.
Yeah, it's hard sometimes. When we were at the cellar, I had to carry. And it was cool. I'm not like complaining about it. Dude in a wheelchair. It's not wheelchair accessible. There's no elevator or anything. And the guy was like, "Oh man," and you could see the disappointment in his face. So I had to I think it was his girlfriend. I don't know. His lady friend was with him, and I had to pick up this guy, and like he put his arms on my. And I just walked down the stairs with him, and then somebody else brought the wheelchair, and then I set him down in it, and he was sitting in the front, super appreciative, but the walk down the stairs and the walk up the stairs, probably the most awkward thing I've ever done in my entire life.
Yeah.
Because it was like, I mean, just for description, all the weight was from the waist up, so it was all on that one arm, and I was holding his, two legs.
You can say, yeah. You can say that.
Okay.
Can I say legs on the radio?
Can I say legs on this podcast?
Well, then, yeah, I was just like, all right. But actually setting him down was you probably get used to it. And I'm, again, not a complaint. It was just like, man, that would be crazy if I had to do this not I, but if it had to be done.
Yeah.
Being carried wouldn't be great.
Actually.
Yeah, think about it from his perspective.
We should just put a ramp straight down like that back staircase out of the cellar. Just put planks
like
of wood
like
and
a
just have
slide.
people, whoom.
Just directly into like mattress pads.
Oh man.
It's a good idea.
I went actually over to my buddy's house who has a couple kids, and they have a long staircase, and the kids love jumping down the stairs. And there's a hole in the drywall there because the kids jump. So they put up 2 old mattresses, and now the kids just launch themselves into those mattresses from the top stairs.
Yeah.
From in wheelchairs.
They are now.
The kids are
now
the
at
kids
first
are
they weren't, but now they are.
That's actually why they put the extra mattresses. They're like, it's good. You're not going to have as much control where you land now that you're in wheelchairs.
Oh man,
dude, we had a wheelchair. Just I don't know. We stole one time, or someone had one at our college party house.
You stole one from a person that needed one.
That would be even funnier. We actually just stole one randomly. Which, I mean,
nice.
That's something cool just to have.
Shirt, dude.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Wait, is that Sam Talent?
No, wait, is that Sam Talent?
That is new drop in, guys.
Yeah. It's
welcome.
That actually wouldn't suck.
Oh wait, it's actually just a surprise.
Is this the mic you want me to use?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, dude, this blows, dude. I not curse. Yeah, my phone.
I think you could say, yeah.
My phone died, dude. And I was like, oh, this blows. But we're good. We're here. What's going on? How's it going,
I can't
everybody?
believe you let your phone die.
Good.
I didn't. I don't know what's going on, dude. It's probably broken, like everything else.
No, your phone's probably just out of battery. So you probably just have to get
is that what that means, Marquay?
It's not dead.
I feel dead.
I'm gonna fix that camera.
I like to like wake up before I come here and like drink coffee and like.
Yep.
Yeah, man, this doesn't feel natural, but thanks for having me. Or whatever.
Looks very natural.
Yeah, we can go. I mean,
is
holidays
the camera
over there.
after what?
No, you're on it. You're on it right there. It's just,
Am I on? I didn't even know this was on film.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
on camera. Oh,
yeah, we'll
heck
come out
yeah,
with
dude.
video later in the week.
Sweet.
Dude, sweet.
We're on just live on good old FM radio.
This is
right
good,
now.
man.
This is live FM radio, and then we
Then
take
we-
the
Yeah,
footage.
this is like a classic Opie and Anthony style. Dude.
Yeah,
This is
seriously.
freewheeling, man.
This is my first time ever on radio.
Yeah,
Oh,
bro.
nice.
excited.
Oh, we
It's
got a-
hard.
we got
It's
a radio
hard.
virgin
It's
here.
hard not to do this.
Yeah, I know.
It's
yeah.
hard not to curse.
It is. It's tough.
It's really.
It's against everything I know.
It's because it comes out so naturally sometimes.
Can you
where
do
you're
that?
Like,
What? I can do this because this will just be on our feed later.
Oh,
But
nice. Okay. sweet.
This isn't going out to a live feed.
only the verbiage.
Yeah. He shows pictures of Muhammad into the camera all the time.
Just a swastika.
Each week, we actually, that's our new thing. We're having a Muhammad drawing contest, having people
nice.
send them
That'd
in.
be cool, man.
Heck yeah.
Who can draw Muhammad the best?
That'd be good.
How do you know what he looks
Well,
like?
we judge it.
Well, you just make a very offensive looking picture of an
All
Arab
art
man.
is subjective. By
That's
the
a good
way,
point.
so-
Yeah. And Muhammad in our culture is white, so we start there.
Have you ever met a white Muhammad?
No, dude. What are you talking
They
about?
exist.
It's the
for
most
sure.
common name in the world.
Oh, I suppose
So
like
there's got to be.
like a Dagestani guy or something,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like a white dude named Jerome.
Or an albino.
Okay, now a white dude
That
named
would be
Jerome, that's
crazy.
not a that's
That is
not a
100.
thing.
I swear to God, there's
There's
100% of the
definitely
thing.
white people named Jerome for
There's
sure.
it's an old farm name. I had a buddy who went by Jay. My entire life knowing him as Jay. When we graduated, he was like, they said Jerome Ozga or whatever, and I was like, that dude's name is Jerome, and I wish I would have known.
Do you think
that.
there's a reason why a
Yeah.
white guy would pretend his name
Yeah.
is Jerome?
He's like, dude, call me Jay. Call me Jay. It's fine.
He
It's
scrubs
Jay.
off the paint. You're like, all right.
Going by Jay also sounds black.
Yeah.
How many
kind
white
of,
guys do
yeah.
you call Jay?
Yeah.
White guys aren't cool. Well, I guess Jay-A-Y.
Yeah.
Yeah, J-A-Y.
Yeah, it's a thing.
How do you, what was the other spelling that you were thinking of?
Just a
J-A-E.
J.
Well,
I meant just,
yeah.
I meant just putting like a
J.
J as like, I'm
Yeah.
calling you Jay as a
Well,
nickname.
I think a black guy goes Jae.
Is that true?
Yeah, like
think
Jay,
that's
like
Jai.
Jay Crowder.
No,
Is
I
that
didn't
Steven
know.
Crowder's brother?
No, 3 and D.
Steven Crowder's black brother that nobody
Three-
knew about.
That's why he's so mad about everything.
Change my mind.
twins.
White guys can be named J-A-E.
No, they can't. It has to be J-A-Y. You're getting this all wrong.
I don't know. I'm not arguing on a college campus.
Yeah, good call,
Yeah.
dude.
On what is it? NDSU here,
Yep.
North Dakota
Yeah.
State University. Heck yeah, dude.
Dude, we should set up. We should do one of those sometime. Just set up.
Do that.
Change,
You
change my mind.
Yeah, with the
But
J
it's,
question.
but it's just us being
Yeah.
like,
And we're only talking about what names white and black people can
Yeah,
have.
yeah. Jay is a black name. Change my mind.
oh,
Oh man.
there's people just screaming at us, protesting us being on campus.
We'll take the guys from outside our door and they'll just go to NDSU.
Yeah, exactly.
So we had a bunch of protesters outside earlier.
Oh, you know who was outside earlier? Simon Says. I almost brought him up here.
No way.
If I wouldn't have known that this was going to be a full studio, I absolutely would have been coming up here not empty-handed, but
With
hand in
Simon?
hand with Simon
Man.
Says. Dude, he was out there
I
at the
would've-
bus stop. I was like, dude, if I had more time and if this was a
Like
more
right there?
no, that one there,
Oh,
the other.
It's like a half a block down the street.
Well,
That's
these
funny.
people aren't very motivated.
Hey,
but,
you're talking about Simon Says?
yeah,
yeah.
He was literally just right there.
Who's Simon Says?
Oh, I thought
you-
maybe
You were at the open mic the one time.
Last
here.
Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like the old guy who always kicks it off. I don't know if you saw
yeah,
him.
yeah,
I see.
of course.
Yeah. Cool.
He tells all
He
the street.
always talks.
He tells
Yeah.
all the street jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I love that guy. dude.
I
There's one of
giggle-
those guys in every scene, by the
Yes,
way.
I know.
Thank goodness.
He's the best of them though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We should set like a bracket, like all like the street joke guys come
Yeah.
together, like they meet in the middle of the country,
Right. They have the
Like-
best street jokes.
in like Omaha or something.
Yeah.
and then they just battle it out. The funny one.
The first guy gets there and he's like, I just flew in from Texas and boy, are my arms tired. Everybody else is like, oh,
Yeah.
You stole my bit, dude.
Dude, that's been my opener for years.
Dude, that'd be great. I would pay good money to watch something like
Yeah, 64-person tournament.
that. Yeah, that would be fun. Just battling all like the crazy people in like the local scenes.
Yeah.
Just getting them all together, dude. That would really be something.
The random, just like prop comics that come around. Can you imagine a battle of the prop comics? The planes going there would be filled with.
Yeah, dude.
there's only 72 real people and the rest of the seats are ventriloquist dummies.
It's like a bunch of wannabe Jeff Dunhams.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be pretty dope.
But then they have who is the Jeff Dunham's, like the Muhammad, the dead terrorist or whatever?
Yeah,
Goes on the plane.
Yeah, they have the skeleton.
Yeah.
And they just had like the jalapeno character who was Mexican.
Dude, that was Jeff Dunham's whole thing was just racial stereotypes.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I was in Vegas like last year around this time, and like he has a residency or something.
Yeah.
And it's like the name of his tour was still not canceled. It's like, oh my God, dude. It's like because no one cares, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
The only
He's like,
people
I've
that
been
like-
trying.
Your cultural impact is nil, dude.
Yeah.
Nobody cares what you're doing up there.
You know that he probably murders in the Southwest. Or in
He
the
probably murders in
Midwest.
Vegas, even.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
like
He probably murders people. And then,
he murders terrorists and then puts them on a stick.
yeah, exactly. That's where he gets like all the.
That's a real dead terrorist on his,
Yeah.
on his arm, dude.
Just a dead terrorist midget. Just a tiny-
I would honestly give him more respect if that's what he was doing.
That is true. Are there like little peoples in other countries?
I think
or
there
are
are.
they?
I think so.
You don't see
I
many
don't
of-
think it's just an American thing.
Besides,
Right.
like Hasbro, do they don't put them out to the world like we do?
Well, they do.
Yeah.
I forget the
Beside
dude's name.
Hasbula,
Yeah, Hasbulla is like one of the. You know Hasbulla?
Is that the action star?
No, it's like little like Russian. I
I
literally,
think is he like Uzbekistani?
yeah,
Or is
something
he-
like that,
Something
right?
like that.
Some Eastern European thing. But like, I actually thought he was a kid. The other day I saw, you know, that video of Mike Tyson. Have you seen this?
Yeah,
Where he's like, oh, hey, little guy. It's like,
Yeah.
and then everyone's like, dude, that's a full. I'm like, what? That's a man? Like, I
Yeah.
thought Hasbulla actually just was a kid.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Forever.
He was like Mike Tyson was just groping like a full-grown man.
And like rubbing his
Yeah,
like,
rubbing his chin.
yeah. That was really good.
dude, how scary would that be to have Mike Tyson doing that to you as a full-grown man? Dude, a little
A
kid, you're like,
full-grown man who's 2 foot tall.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly. I guess he is a full-grown man. I shouldn't diminish that.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
It's a fully grown man. I mean, it's not full.
Well, he's full for himself.
Yeah, everyone has their own potential, man.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That is
What
big.
height do you think a fully grown man
You'd
is,
have to be
Marquay?
at least 5.
Oh,
Five
this is the most
to be-
ableist thing I've
Yeah.
ever heard.
Hell
Like,
yeah, let's get
well,
this podcast
nice knowing
up.
you guys. Short shaming. Hey,
5'3" is not a full.
Jeff Dunham can keep going, but
5'3"
I'm
is
canceled.
not a man.
5'3" is not a full-grown man. Changed my mind. I'll go to NDSU right now with that table.
Oh man,
Absolutely, man.
I got a poster board. Let's go.
You should just set up at the car dealership. Do a change my mind thing.
do it.
I could.
But then, like, I changed my mind about like interest rates, where you're like, like 1.75 interest rate on this Ford Tacoma is shitty or bad.
it's like this is actually a great.
Man,
Say this is a great interest rate. Change my mind.
I'm all for trolling the campuses, guys. We should do it.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think now is the best time to do it, seeing as how it's summer.
Let's go to
That's
elementary.
actually a very good.
Let's go to
very good
elementary
point.
summer schools and post it outside.
We would, we would just be trolling all the dumb kids that went to summer school and didn't pass.
Yeah, and the ambitious kids at the university who are
don't-
there.
Oh
Just-
yeah, they
just
could
like,
be grinding.
Yeah, some people do get extra
Yeah,
credits
dude,
going in the summer.
You turn into you're a cool kid. You're a cool kid with a leather jacket that has to go to summer school, like
Yeah.
when you're a kid, and then you grow up and you go to summer school and college, and you are a nerd.
Yeah, complete nerd.
I'm just
dude.
thinking about going to summer school in a leather jacket. That
That's
sounds
very cool.
very hot. Dude.
Yeah, that's just.
It is
Dude.
summer school.
Dude.
Leather jacket.
There's-
AC's probably broken.
It doesn't matter, man. You can take the heat if you're that cool.
nice, dude.
I live in the kitchen because I can take the heat. Whoa, that high school kid's cool,
That's cool,
man.
man.
What do you think's the coolest thing that anyone's ever said to you?
Just ever? Oh my
Dude,
god!
I got one of the coolest things that ever happened in high school was Anthony and Aaron Anderson, like the
Are they
beat.
twins?
They're not. They're like, you know what? One of them was like a grade or two below me, and one was my grade, but they both should have. The younger one should have been in my grade, and then the other one should have been 2 grades above me. So very smart, but very cool kids. In high school, they were like rowdy, and in choir one time,
Uh-oh.
our band teacher got really mad at him and was like, "You guys just F around all the time. You need to get out of my class. You're kicked out of here." We're all sitting in the gym. That kid walks out, comes back like a minute later as the teacher starts talking. He goes, "Hey, Mr. S." And he leans up in the doorway like this,
Damn.
and he just goes, "Dude, Daddy didn't raise us to be no angels.
Oh my god.
And then he walked out.
That's pretty good.
Dude, there's nothing
Pretty
cooler.
good,
Yeah.
dude.
It also was, there was only like 3 of us that thought that was the funniest thing in the world and couldn't stop laughing the whole rest of class. Daddy didn't raise us to be no angels,
Yeah,
dude.
that's
He came
perfect.
back thinking that he was going to do something. He's like, I got this guy.
I can tell you respect him because you used both of their full names.
Yeah, exactly.
You were trying to give them credit, which is awesome.
That is true. I don't know if they know how to work radios, so it's fine.
I'm sure it's okay.
It'll get back to them, and they'll probably send you money.
Probably, or they'll beat me up. And then he'll be like, Daddy didn't raise no angel, and just stabbing me. I heard what you said about that true event that happened.
I don't
That
know,
thing
man.
that happened.
They're probably gonna like get ladies from that story. They'll probably thank you.
They
dude.
probably will, yeah.
Ladies who are listening to this right now are probably looking them
Yeah.
up on
They-
Instagram or
yeah.
Facebook.
They like a bad mofo like that.
Yeah, you can go to Regent, North Dakota, find those boys.
Dude. They're still kicking around region.
Oh, dude, maybe we'll see them at the demolition.
wow, this will
derby.
be something. I
How
can't.
far is Region from here?
4.5 hours.
Oh wow,
Too
Oh,
far.
you might have when you came up. You stopped at the
Badlands.
heads. Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, Mount Rushmore.
yeah,
Yeah.
That's what those
The
are called.
heads. Yeah. The heads
crazy.
of the dudes. in the
Yeah.
log. Yeah.
I have no
Those
idea
heads-
what
what,
you're
do-
talking
what do those guys do that were? You can't. But did
I
you
think they
come
were
up?
the first podcasters. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
that is true.
Those guys made they were the ones that printed all the money.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, they're the people that invented money.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
yeah,
put their
yeah.
face on it because they were like us.
Okay.
Us,
We
yeah.
did that.
Nice. So you go like straight up north from there, pretty much, and over here, or
I'm trying to think. I think so I went to Mount Rushmore and then I went back to whatever. What is the fucking? Sorry, whatever.
disregard that.
What is the city? It's Rapid City. So I
Yeah.
went back to Rapid
Okay.
City and then I went through the Badlands and then I went up. So
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you
So
go
I went east and then I went north.
Okay, yeah. If you pretty much go like straight up through Rapid City and stuff like that, you might have gone through like Regent and Mott or right around there
Maybe.
because it's right in the southern half of, like way in the corner.
Yeah,
of-
you wouldn't remember it.
you wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's literally
Unless you went down the
there's
Enchanted
nothing.
Highway and somehow
Even
just saw.
even then, you wouldn't remember it.
If you saw 2 huge pheasants and a family made of tin that's 80 feet tall, you kind of remember.
Really? Is that what they're
Dude, the
they're-
Enchanted Highway blows.
That. Yeah, it's not cool.
It's the worst thing ever, dude.
The best part is they're like, we need to figure out how to get people to come to this dying town. They just built the largest scrap metal sculptures
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
in the world. Yeah, well,
I'm surprised
Take a
that hasn't
gander at 'em.
bring more people into the ecosystem of that city.
They're just radio
Well,
towers.
well, what's-
I
what-
call them sculptures.
What's
but
it even?
cell phone
What's it even
towers.
surrounded by? What's the nearest town? Like, there's not even really like a city
Regent.
center near there.
It's Regent.
Well, right, that's what I'm
Regent,
saying.
then you go up and like Dickinson. Dickinson's like kind of around there. It's like
Sure.
you don't go out of your way to go to that. Like,
Yeah.
if you're gonna go down, I guess people that are gonna go down to like Mount Rushmore and things like that might like take that road to see it. It's crazy. It actually, here's the thing. And actually, Gary Greff did do something where it is pretty cool that he welded all that stuff and made it out of scrap metal because some of the stuff is cool, but it's like kind of wild. Like,
Is it like
Blaise
you gotta
has
be at the
Blaise
same
has secret
angle?
pride in this, dude. You can tell. He's like, no, guys, it's actually
He's like, by the way, it's actually kind of
no,
cool.
it's awesome.
He's getting a little upset that I'm making fun of this.
Yeah, he was talking bad about it, but he was like, actually, but when you really think about it,
He has mock pride, dude. It's in his blood, dude.
Gonna cry.
You guys say one more thing. I'm shutting this whole thing down.
Dude, my hometown had the world's largest tin can tower,
Oh,
and it
really?
was like at like the truck stop, like when you right when you pull off the interstate.
Oh, nice.
And then I don't know why, but they moved it like behind like these buildings, like the industrial park kind of part, and
Yeah.
then they just completely tore it down. It was like, but for a while there, they had like a brochure and everything, you know.
Wow. Wait, where's your home city?
Castleton, it's just 20 miles west of here.
Okay.
So yeah, that was like our claim to fame. So I mean, I'm not saying that I have anything good in my life,
Yeah,
but the Enchanted Highway sucks. It's really
They had a brochure for that.
Yeah, they was like really.
That's just what I say when my buddies want to go out drinking.
I knew it was coming.
You gotta get into the street joke podcast.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
not podcast, but whatever callback that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, Simon says.
Says?
Yeah, Blaise will be in that contest too.
Wow, this
I'm
is actually
hacked.
kind of cool. I agree with Blaise.
Suck it.
I agree with Blaise.
Whatever,
This is actually sick.
I think you guys are both.
Whoa, they have
I think
a-
you guys are both stupid.
They got they have a grasshopper, dude.
If you just say these two guys are stupid, change my mind. We go.
Yeah, exactly.
The Enchanted Highway is one of our national treasures. Changed my mind.
Oh man, I'll just be arguing with you guys. We don't even get any foot
A
traffic.
4-hour conversation.
The people at the table can't agree.
Dude, the guy who made that was on Craig Ferguson.
I thought you were
one
gonna say
time.
on meth. I was like, that makes sense.
Well, both of those are true.
Oh sure.
Those aren't.
Wasn't Craig Ferguson on math?
Why do you think he had the guy that made large scrap metal?
I don't think he was doing meth. He was an alcoholic, and I think he just
Was that-
he was probably
oh.
doing like coke. I mean, he's like a talent, you know. He didn't do
Yeah,
meth.
you don't get addicted to meth.
Yeah,
when
you
you're
do like
famous.
cocaine and you
yeah,
drink.
You do stuff where you can. You're like, I can afford this and it's cool.
Yeah, exactly.
That is
I
like
think-
being
is it-
that's like being the most talented meth addict. Is like because usually
Nah.
meth addicts like they build like radios and stuff like out of like broken pipe parts,
or
but
they
if you're-
deconstruct them.
But if you build like giant statues, yeah, that's like you're the best.
Yeah,
Scrap metal.
you're king math, dude.
King meth.
Yeah, exactly.
He sits on top of throne.
That would be
actually-
cool if you had a giant throne out there.
Well, there probably is one in the Enchanted Castle.
Oh, really?
But it's a toilet.
It's a hotel.
Wait, did he do the Enchanted Castle too? Did he build the castle?
The castle was my middle school, which he transformed into the Enchanted Castle.
Oh, so that same guy did it?
Yeah.
Oh,
he built a middle school out of
your-
scrap metal.
That's what I was about to say.
He built it. Yeah.
It's just
the-
very
our-
cold classrooms.
No, it was
Their
like,
chemistry class ripped.
Oh, yeah.
Look what happens when I put sulfur on aluminum.
It's just like why do we keep making this crystal thing? How do you
keep
wanna-
working?
Yeah, we're gonna fund this school one way or another. Oh, dude, yeah.
So wait,
How come my mom comes here every 15 minutes?
she's a meth lady. She's a lady who does the services for meth. She's always going to the closet with the chemistry
Teacher's
teacher.
like, and she stays busy.
Business is booming. That'd be the coolest thing ever.
Oh man,
Your mom's
what an
doing acts
original
of-
idea! Like a teacher making meth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Especially
yeah.
if-
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so there's this guy who like did all the Enchanted Highway, also turned a castle into the Enchanted Castle. This is all the same man.
Yeah.
Is he alive?
Gary Graff, yeah.
You didn't
what's-
even have to look that up.
Well, no.
I know.
Gary
Yeah, you
Griff,
just
you knew it.
immediately
This guy's a
knew.
legend, obviously.
Dude, he lives,
right?
I'm
What-
from a town of 800 people. He's from the town over of
So
200.
he lives in currently.
He lives in Regent.
Or whatever, same.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
the
I
same
mean, same
thing.
different.
Am I gonna meet this guy when we go out there?
Probably.
Is he cool?
Different. He's very. He's
That guy rips, dude. I'm excited.
He's a very nice man, but he is like, you talk to him and you're like, dude, I've tried to find the clip of him on Craig Ferguson. I think I could only find it on Vimeo like randomly sometimes.
Sure.
But Craig Ferguson is talking to him. He's like, "So you made the I can't another stupid accent." He's like, "You made like all this stuff on the largest scrapyard thing," and he goes, "What's your next project?" Like one of the first things he ever made was this big like tin family. And there's like a mom and a dad and a little tin boy.
Did it fill the hole in his life?
No.
Did you just assign a gender
And then,
to the tin thing?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
dude.
they're very. You can see which one's
They have
which.
giant tin hogs.
He's wearing tin blue jeans with a big tin lump in there.
He'd probably like that. And then there was Craig Ferguson was just like, "What's your next thing that you want to do?" And he goes, "I think that I want to have a kid live inside the Tin family." And Craig Ferguson was just like, "You can't do that. That's illegal." Like it's just turned not even like rigging on him.
It's illegal.
You can't tell me which one is which in that family.
I think the kid is the smallest one, isn't it?
I hope so.
No, that's actually just he's very progressive.
Yeah,
That's
like
Hasbulla.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's Hasbulla. Yeah, the smallest one's. I think he's wearing a crown. Wow. RoadsideAmerica.com. They're giving Craig Ferguson a shout out.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Man.
Gary Graff, not Craig Ferguson.
Oh, Gary Graff.
They're not like, look at that tin family. You guys know about Craig Ferguson?
I'm going out of my way to meet this guy when we go out there, dude.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
excited about this.
3 weeks.
Why are you guys going out there?
We're doing the county fair.
Well, we're doing a bit of a run.
Yeah.
Oh, really? You're doing a show at the county fair?
Yeah, we got like a 3-day run where we're doing like, just so it doesn't sound like we're going to a crappy fair and that's it.
I mean, I would.
Yeah, no, I would too.
It's not
That
above
would be
me.
fun. No,
Doesn't seem like it's that
true.
crappy.
Dude, we have 52 people that listen for 1 second and then don't listen anymore to this podcast to make it sound cool.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Every sentence that we say, we have to sound
No.
as cool as possible.
Yeah,
You have to swear immediately.
yeah. We've been pretty cool this hour.
Yeah, you guys are just coming into the non-swearing part. We're just swearing the entire time.
Yeah, no, we're doing like the county fair and then we're doing the show in Dickinson and whatever. So yeah, I'm bringing the boys back home. 'Cause during the fair should be pretty fun, I think. Actually, I'm pretty
I
stoked
know. I like that kind of stuff.
yeah.
I like the small town
And we're just
festival.
Then we're just gonna go down to the Pheasant Cafe and blow all of our money on blackjack.
They have blackjack down there?
They have
Beautiful.
blackjack in a cafe?
Well, it's like the bar.
yeah.
The
bar,
the
cafe,
cafe, the library,
the
the
church,
post office.
The DMV.
Yeah.
The brothel.
Heck yeah, dude. I'm
And it's
pretty
all
hyped.
run by the same lady.
It's also my school. Gary Graff built this.
I'm pretty hyped. Is North Dakota the only state where they have blackjack in bars?
There's not a lot of them.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
Yeah, everyone's always pretty shocked by it. It's kind of a wild thing. You can get hammered and then just sit down with.
And just, yeah.
But
Isn't
really-
it all charitable gaming?
Well, right, that's why they can get away with
Yeah.
it. But still, it's like a kind of a wild thing.
Is
you
that
know?
like the tax or the legal loophole thing?
I think
Yeah,
so.
right. So it's like so whenever you sit down at blackjack, they'll have like whatever it'll be, like West Fargo Hockey Association or whatever it is, you know,
Oh,
or
I
West Fargo
see.
Youth Hockey Association or whatever else they got going on.
And then do they give like a portion of the proceeds or something to that?
Yeah, I
Probably
think,
I
not.
think it's like
Yeah.
pretty much
They
all
just
of
say
them.
that they do?
I think pretty much everything goes to that.
I think so, yeah. There's
I-
a lot of places that do charitable gaming, and I think there's.
I mean, they must pay their dealers, but other than that, I think it like. I mean, they're always scraping a little off the top, I suppose.
Yeah,
but
that's what I'm
sure.
talking about.
there's always these people. Isn't that funny too when you see someone who like runs a nonprofit and they're rich? I'm like, I don't understand what a nonprofit means.
Dude, because
Clearly.
that's all they do is put their salary higher to them, and then their company's technically not making profit.
Oh,
Right.
really?
When we turn this into a nonprofit, I'm going to take all $4.
Yeah. Well, you should better split that 4 ways. Man. I'm
Well,
not.
like, yeah, the dude that runs the Red Cross or something makes like $8 million a year. Some shit
Yeah,
like
dude.
that.
Yeah.
It's like
That's a hell of a racket. Why do anything but a nonprofit?
I know.
right.
Because everyone,
Right.
everyone like thinks you're a good guy. You don't.
And you get to get rich?
yeah,
dude?
you don't even
Yeah.
have to be at all.
What kind of nonprofit could we start?
I don't know, man. I have zero ideas.
We have
Tin
no-
sculptures for
Yeah, I was gonna
leukemia
say,
patients.
Tin sculptures for leukemia.
really rolls up the top.
TSFL.
Yeah, I like it.
TSFL.
I like it, man.
We could start a really good nonprofit. Change my mind.
Change my mind.
We could honestly go to the school for illiterate children in the summer, and them could probably give us a better, like, idea for a nonprofit.
We go to the school
Perhaps.
of illiterate kids. We have the change my mind thing, and they're like, "What does that mean?
Yeah.
I can't read that."
The school of illiterate kids. Actually, that is pretty funny. We should go to that school for illiterate kids.
Yeah, they think it's deeper. Like, what does it mean? It's like these kids are smart.
They're actually very philosophical.
Yeah, exactly. They're breaking it down syllable by syllable, dude.
We only teach them that one phrase. Change my mind.
That's all you need, man. Challenge authority,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
You don't need to be able to. You don't need to read to challenge authority.
We
dude.
we just raise a whole next generation of anarchists.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down with it. Let's go round up some kids.
Well, thanks for listening.
Also, what is it, like the 20s? Is there like a school for the illiterate? Like, I don't even know if that exists.
No, pretty much every school is a school for the illiterate.
I suppose.
Trying to
At
make
some
it
point,
true.
yeah. Yeah, you're born illiterate.
Yeah,
I
every
suppose.
elementary school.
That's
Yeah.
how the X-Men started. Charles Xavier's school.
It was
for
just
the
illiterate.
and they had to have weird powers.
Yeah.
He
if,
might-
if you can't read, you have something else
Yeah.
to makes up for it.
He might have a nonprofit going.
Yeah, the X-Men.
Yeah. School for children who are illiterate and also have power.
We shaved Blaise's head. We get him in a wheelchair.
That's the only thing that's holding us back.
Yeah, dude. It's all the aesthetic, dude.
Yeah.
That's how you bring out the greatness in children. Just get in a wheelchair and shave your head, dude.
Let's bring us back to leukemia.
Yeah. Or
Didn't-
Stephen Hawking. Or no, he didn't shave his head.
No,
He couldn't. I can't shave.
Someone else could have done it.
He had people to do things.
He had
for
to have
him.
had people.
Didn't he get caught up in the?
Yeah, he was on the
Jeffrey
island.
or
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Epstein
On the
Island.
Yeah,
stuff like-
exactly. Big win for the boys in the chairs there for
Yeah.
sure. I mean, that's big.
I feel like that would be a big loss.
The
I
bees
mean,
and the seas.
Well, I don't know though, man. It's like if you can ascend to that level of society and you can't
that
move
is
your
true.
hands.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
And if you get caught on that island, that's like the elite of the elite.
Right. That's just kind of
Okay.
collateral damage. But the fact that you rose that high up, and with all of that working against you, I mean, you can do anything, man.
Okay. You're a little kid. You get kidnapped. You go to Epstein Island, and then they're like, "Hey, we have all these billionaires that you could hook up with. But you get him."
We can say this, but
That's the pitch on how they did it. They're
The
like,
kids are being brothers like, have any billionaire you want. It's
I like how you
that's not
say
what's going on.
And I like how you say hook up like it's consensual. Hey, you can hook up with any of these. I like how we can say all this, but we can't swear. We're talking about.
We might not be able to.
no, yeah,
This is Blaise's job to lose, not mine.
yeah, we'll see. Anyway,
funny,
yes,
though.
so these billionaires are getting picked out by the children.
Yeah.
It's like
for those of you who
They're
just
all
tuned
standing in a
in.
line, and the
Yeah.
kids are like, "No."
It's like the scene from
Okay.
Rush Hour 2. He brings you to the massage parlor. Only it's a 12-year-old boy looking at like Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. And it's like the aesthetic's the same though. They're in like kimonos.
How mad would the billionaires be being like, pick me, pick me, pick me? Pick me.
I know, right?
That's so funny. Yeah, if it was just reversed. God.
The kids were freaks, dude.
They volunteered.
Yeah, they go to an elementary school and the kids are like, me, I want to go.
Children are the ones that killed Epstein.
Yeah, truly, man.
They actually just snuck under the cameras. The cameras were on the whole time. They were just walking straight under them.
Epstein's noose was made of like Play-Doh.
Oh, man. That's the name of the episode, Epstein's Noose.
Yeah, that's a good name.
Epstein's Play-Doh noose.
Oh, yeah. He goes,
Poor guy.
oh, boy. Well, good to...
Oh.
Wow.
Wait,
Still.
Wow, that went by quick.
Yeah.
I did. Where are you heading next, Jake?
I'm gonna go. I have 2 shows in I think Bozeman, Montana this Friday.
Nice.
But I'm staying here tonight because the isn't there the Bosses Comedy Club open mic
Yeah.
tonight? Is it?
That thing blows. We should go.
Does it blow? Yeah.
We'll be there.
Yeah. I just want to check out the club. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
it's something. We're not supposed to talk bad about businesses.
No.
Blaise
Yeah.
told us.
I
but-
can say. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I'm a traveling comic. I can say it blows, but I've never been there. So.
It's a... to be honest, it has potential, but it's not...
Yeah. I think it's. I can't even say it. I'm not supposed to like slander businesses on here.
Dude,
Yeah, it's
say
the
it.
business
Last time,
side of
just
that word.
kidding.
It seems like maybe there's other business going on there that they're using the comedy club to perhaps
From...
That's a big accusation.
yeah, maybe let's not
It's
say
like
that.
money laundering.
You're like, I'm not supposed to slander this business. Let me just say the worst
Ever
thing
seen
that I can.
I think they're doing illegal activities and funneling money into something else.
Have you ever seen the show Ozark? They're doing that.
Listen, I don't think that I want
No,
to slander this
Completely joking. These are all jokes. It's a
Yeah,
great
yeah, of
place. Like,
course.
bring your kids. It's good.
They have chicken.
They do.
Yeah, the
And-
food's
and
awful. They're good place though. Everything's good.
They do.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Every time we have Josh come on, he's just picking another business to run.
Well, I actually last time I worked at Vinyl Taco.
Yeah, that
though,
is
you
true.
know,
That is true.
I got the real inside scoop on that. But yeah, Bosses is great.
Bosses is great.
We love
I
Bosses.
Bosses.
I have had a couple really good shows there.
Yeah, me too.
Do they do weekend shows?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, Josh had a good show, but he got paid.
Oh, yeah.
$20.
I mean, it's my own fault. I didn't ask what I was going to get paid to feature. I was like, well, I was in town. I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. Like, I'll just, at this point, I don't really care that much.
Right.
But then, like, the guy is a giant man. He's the guy who pays you, I guess.
So quit with the slandering, dude.
No, this is not slandering.
That guy doesn't. He's not involved with bosses. He just pays.
Also, calling him giant is like being pretty generous. And so he's
massive, a whale.
So he comes up to me he just slides like money into my pocket. I was like, oh hell yeah! So then
nice. That's baller.
So I'm like walking outside and I take it on my way. It's just one crisp 20. I'm like, I got paid $1 a minute, dude. What?
Damn, you did a 20-minute set?
Yeah, I got $20.
Wow.
Yeah, on a show where like
that's brutal.
There's a guy who like is a real comic there, dude, like getting paid. You know?
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, whatever. But
was it like a sold out show?
No. No, I'm sure that 20 was made sense, but I was still just like, that's rough, dude. Like, I've hosted and got like $50.
Yeah,
yeah. Usually, that's
I did a guest spot where you usually don't get paid, and I got 40 there. But like, it's so
like. Well, yeah, as you were saying, I'm like, dude, that's a very low amount.
Oh, so you got paid like 50 or 40 for a guest spot from bosses
from that same spot. I was doing like
so maybe it's just you.
Well,
no, I think.
I did call the guy fat. No, I was kidding. I did accuse him of money laundering and call him fat
in front of his face.
Well, that was after he gave me $20.
Walrus sneaks me some money.
Yeah. No, he's a good boy. If he's listening to this, I love you, Dill. Sorry.
Just say his name, dude. It's like,
whatever.
He could have been listening and being like, there must be another big man there.
Dude, there's tons of fat people named Dylan in this world. It could be anybody.
Yeah,
you said tons of.
Tons.
There's specifically 3 tons of one man.
That's too big.
Remember Tubs of Fun?
Yeah.
Is he a comic?
That's Dylan's nickname. He's catching strays. He's catching strays.
I like how the last quarter of this podcast is just fat shaming.
Tubs of Fun is what they call his butter bowls that he eats with his hand.
Oh yeah, he gets in there. He went the booze, some margarine, dude.
What's this? This is my tub of fun.
Oh man. He's a good guy. I love you, Dill. Sorry,
Dill, you're awesome.
You're good, man. But next time, more than $20 would be cool.
And also Drake.
Does he not drink?
He doesn't drink.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Drake, and I'm like, we got to get into him too now.
We already talked about Jeffrey
We have
Epstein.
6 minutes left. Let's get into Drake.
Yes.
Have you guys heard about this Drake Kendrick Lamar feud?
Actually, not really.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
It's over. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like the Epstein Island. Isn't that what Drake is?
Yeah, he's the Epstein Island of this situation. Yeah.
Exactly.
And Kendrick Lamar is the guys who raided it.
The FBI?
Yeah, I suppose the FBI.
And Kendrick Lamar is in the FBI.
No, they were just some Republicans on a Reddit forum. Getting real mad about pedophilia.
They do that sometimes.
Oh, they sure do.
They really do.
They'll get vigilante in those situations.
They do, yeah.
They like that.
What's one thing you'd go vigilante for?
I think Epstein Island, or pedophilia in general.
That kind of is funny. That is like the one noble thing that if you actually had your facts straight and what you're doing, that is one thing. Like,
no,
maybe
you can pretty much do
vigilante
whatever
Yeah,
you want. You could
yeah.
kill him. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, no one's gonna be too upset. I think I would investigate bosses. No, I'm just kidding.
He's a vigilante, like a private eye. That's so funny.
He meant my bosses, not
Yeah, the bosses of this radio station.
Well, like,
no, my other bosses. My other bosses for other business that were.
I'm thinking of you going undercover as a stand-up comic.
I know.
You'd find some stuff.
Yeah.
I think
Simon, I need you to write jokes for me so I can go undercover.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, the undercover agent actually just joins the whole like street joke competition.
Gosh,
She's like, this is how I
would be
get in.
fun, actually.
Dude, it would be if you could figure out. Should we make a street joke competition?
We should.
Oh,
We should find all these crazy people and just get them together. This actually would be an amazing festival.
We send them
It's
a
a whole festival.
we
Yeah,
send
just like alternative weird comics.
Yeah.
That would actually be cool.
Yeah, just like all the psychos from every open mic scene.
Yeah, that
just
would
get
be
them all
dude. I know
together.
like 5 that I can
Yeah,
get,
there
like,
are so
immediately
many.
off the top of my
we,
head.
we got to get their addresses and send them like a marked letter with a wax stamp on the back
Yeah,
and
yeah.
everything.
Just
well,
re-
that's the crazy thing is that
really
half
trigger
of
their
them,
schizophrenia.
half of them don't have actual addresses. So
Yeah.
that's like
right.
It's tough.
And then
They're like you.
You have to track them.
exactly.
You have to track them down.
Yeah, they live in a van.
we have to send them money to get here too. I mean,
That
do you
is
think
true, yeah.
Simon can't make it to Castleton.
We just
You know what
we
I mean?
just grab
Amtrak.
we grab a 12-person passenger van, 6 12-person vans, and we just meet in the middle. Dude, driving that would be. You thought the bus drivers had it bad.
Yeah, there would be a lot of violence.
Think
It'd
about
be-
the
it would get
smell,
rough.
dude.
Yeah, the smell.
Oh, dude. This one guy.
Windows down.
Windows down.
I had a joke like, would you rather hook up with someone that had a colostomy bag or an STD?
I mean,
That's
That's a
like-
good question.
I definitely have the latter.
That's what I was
STD?
thinking too.
Well, I mean, it depends on which one. That's the really that's the
Oh,
real.
yeah.
You can.
But
I
if
mean,
you, if
If I
Can
could take some penicillin,
Can you wear
Yeah.
That one.
protection?
no,
definitely not.
All right, then the STD.
I've actually I've been trying to contract one for a while. And I can finally get it. But then afterwards, this guy came up to me. I was running that bit of whatever. This guy came up to me afterwards. He's like, "Check it out." And he hit this thing against me. Goes, "It's my ostomy bag. I'm gonna dump it now." I'm like, "What?"
Was it full?
I'm like, "I said I'd rather take the Stida."
Yeah.
Sloshing around and
Yeah, it was. He was
Yeah.
honestly gonna go dump it. It was a guy who also does jokes on stage.
That's the cool thing is that you don't have to like go to the bathroom anywhere. Like you can just have it.
That
and then
is
you can,
cool.
You can dump it out like in a trash can.
You're just getting mad at someone at the bar beside you.
Oh man, you know that's happened.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Amber Heard. She didn't put it in a bag first. You know.
Amber waves of grain. I just had to make that American.
Dang it, dude! All the
Nice.
proud to be.
I suppose. What time it is?
It's
What
that
time it is?
What time it is?
What time
man?
it is?
I came out hot talking like that. Now I'm talking like this. Well, Jake, thanks for stopping by
Yeah,
the studio,
thank you guys.
dude.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
Jake,
it.
thanks. That's awesome.
Yeah, let us know any other time you're in town. We'll
Yeah,
gladly
yeah.
have you on and dink around. And yeah, tell them where you're going to be. Bozeman coming up.
Yeah, I forgot the name of the comedy club, but I'm going to be in Bozeman, whatever comedy club is in Bozeman this Friday, 7:30 and 9:30 show, and then I'm going to be in Washington.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, check out
Sweet.
them. They're laundering money. So.
Hey, let me plug my podcast.
Oh yeah. And Josh
No, I'm
Dullea.
not doing this for free, dude. The Going Hard podcast. It's we're back. We're up and running. It's better than ever. Go to
Nice, dude.
it on all the things.
Oh yeah, and then check out my YouTube channel. I post all of my stand-up clips and then a little docuseries that I'm working on.
Cool.
So-
What's your
Yeah.
Instagram too?
Oh yeah, Jenkem Jones.
Jenkem?
Yeah, JENKEM Jones.
Okay, cool. And then yeah, I'll put all other stuff. You'll
Yeah.
you know my Josh's and Marquay's. You should be following us already. No.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I'm at blazer.coats. Josh Dullea is Josh Dullea, and Marquay is Marquay Quay. Follow us on Instagram, and then see us dink around. And you guys have a good rest of your day.
Sweet.
Oh yeah.
Dope.